Social media can be a very positive thing. Social media can also be a very negative thing. Hi, I'm Scoot. Welcome to the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you become a subscriber. It's free, and we'll let you know every time we do something live. And if you can't tune in live, well, then you have the notice that we've done something, and you can check it out. But look, this is really one of the important functions of the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. It is to counter the total bogus bullshit that is being conveyed through social media, like YouTube, supporting the big freaking lie. The idea that Trump really won the election. There are still some people out there who believe that Trump is going to be reinstated as president in August. Do you notice how the date keeps moving back? At what point does this shit have no credibility any longer? So it is really important for us to use the same medium that many are using to perpetuate this insane lie. We need to counter that, and I'm happy to do that. And I love your comments. There is there's zero. Look, Rudy Giuliani just lost his law license and may be disbarred because he lied, because what he said about Trump winning the election, and he was so convinced, or he made it seem like he was so convinced. Giuliani is a loser, and he went from being just a well-respected man to a total whack job. And a judge ruled that he lied, that all the shit that he was saying about Trump winning the election was bogus. It was a lie. So there is another example of how this big lie is just such shit. And yet people are clinging to it. They're believing it. They can't move on. And I love the fact that there are those using social media who are, these were the ones who, after the 2016 election, they were the ones telling Democrats, hey, your candidate lost, get over it. Well, these same numbnuts today can't get over the fact that their candidate lost. I mean, the hypocrisy in this country is just so ripe. It's so obvious. And yet, those who are most hypocritical, they're like vampires. They can't see their own reflection in a mirror. And it's really sad, but I think this is a great responsibility that social media has, and that is to counter this stuff. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but if you believe that Trump won the election and the election was stolen from him, you are believing a fantasy. You are believing a myth. You are believing something that cannot be substantiated. And if you're a rational thinking human being, you have to admit, you'll never admit it to yourself, but you have to admit that you're believing something that is a myth. On so many different levels, it has been totally exposed as bullshit. Why can't you move on? So there's somebody in particular on YouTube that I'm going to start to target. I'm going to take his right rhetoric crap, and I'm going to specifically denounce it on this YouTube channel. And that's going to start later today. I'll do that tonight. He is on every day, and it's just bullshit. And so I'm going to take what he says and set the record straight, because somebody's got to denounce that person and all these people who are misusing and abusing social media.